bersatu kita warga UiTM, kita bangsa perkasa, taat dan setiaku untuk negara, penuh semangat wajar. Kita jangan mudah terlupa pengorbanan perjuangan anak bangsa. Kita jangan mudah terleka kemajuan keamanan yang ada. Kita berterima kasih pada pemimpin-pemimpin negara. Kita rasa penuh bersyukur kerahmatan kemuliaan darinya. Kamilah pendukung pewaris bangsa, kamilah pejabat bangsa Malaysia, kamilah warga berwawasan untuk negaraku.
Ceritanya, pihak majlis sekali lagi mengucapkan tahniah dan selamat datang ke UiTM Cawangan Perlis, kampus ARAH kepada semua mahasiswa. Kehadiran anda amat kami alu-alukan. Para mahasiswa diingatkan untuk mengimbas QR kod kehadiran yang akan dipaparkan 5 minit awal sebelum program bermula dan 5 minit akhir selepas program tamat. Untuk makluman para ibu bapa dan mahasiswa UiTM Cawangan Perlis, Minggu Destini Siswa diadakan secara atas talian bersiaran langsung di Facebook dan YouTube.
Hi, I'm Hadaria Bahrun, Assistant Vice Chancellor Internationalization, UiTM Global. UiTM International Strategy affirms our commitment in preparing today's youth and our country more broadly for a globalized world and engaging with international community to enhance education.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am delighted to be here today for the 5th ambassadorial lecture. We hope to develop stronger network with global institutions and organizations. Today's event marks a positive step forward, acknowledging and celebrating our partnership with the Embassy to develop stronger network with global institutions and organizations to place UiTM on the international scene and making an impact globally. The prime objective of having this ambassadorial lecture series is to enhance international networking between UiTM and foreign embassies in Malaysia.
The main focus of this event is to bring everyone on board and engage, educate, and empower. And this event will bring us together.
Professor John Sobro as our expert conducting the workshop with our students. This is truly a global effort, global exposure for our students, and we are hoping that the outcome of the whole workshop will be fantastic, where our students will become more global citizens.
I'm very pleased that the collaboration we started, years ago is still going on. And this is what internationalization is all about. It's not universities working in silos, but universities working together, both local universities as well as international universities.
I do have hopes that through working through all the workshop participants and through the lecture and whoever comes to that they take away that sense of empowerment that we worked on. And maybe they take away a different way of looking at the world, because we need their viewpoint.
can see the sky. The birds are flying. Clouds are moving by. My heart is light. The moon will be my witness tonight. In my dreams I see myself fly. Terbang, terbang tinggi walau tanah di kaki. Kan ku carilah. Terbang, terbang tinggi awan biru menanti bersama pelangi.
I'm Jana Brady. I'm a lecturer from Southern Connecticut State University, and I've had the pleasure of bringing my students along on this trip and guiding them through it. And it's been really thrilling from my perspective to see students who, you know, are really far away from home and maybe aren't so familiar with this culture, watching them adapt and meet new people and try new things. And, you know, it's gone kind of good and bad in some places. Our own students who didn't know each other before are a family now, but also they've brought in, you know, the other students from the other schools as well. And that's been great to see.
This experience in general has just been one of the greatest things I will probably ever do in my life. I didn't think this was something that was available through university, especially a trip that was so broad in terms of the things it offered us. It offers things for people who do a variety of different courses, whether you study things like biology, zoology, conservation, whereas I study media production, which is not related to anything to do with what's on the course, but it's such a great insight to get a look into what other people do. I've met some amazing friends from university.
Yeah, I'm Zoe and I'm a student at Liverpool John Moore studying zoology, which means I'm crazy about animals, if you guys here hadn't already noticed. Being in the rainforest, waking up to nature and falling asleep to it has just been an absolute dream for me. And coming away from it, I feel that I need to come back. I need to do more. I need to get involved with the conservation work. I need to put myself out there and get involved with all of these amazing things that are going on in Malaysia. I loved meeting Jaden. He was just the cutest, and I don't think I'll forget his cute little face anytime soon.
ARAH and Destini. We will push the boundaries together through our networking activities, and I hope this program will encourage you to think globally.
Not only to improve your language skills, but also to deepen your friendships.
1, 2, 3, smile.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and very good day to all of you. Welcome to UiTM, Salam Global and of course Salam Prihatin UiTM. I'm Dr. Haja Zainab, currently the Director for the Department of International Affairs at UiTM Global. So today I will take you on the international journey with my sharing on Go Global students at DIA UiTM for your Minggu Destini Siswa. Okay, let me now share with you the slides that I've prepared for today. So to know us better is to really know about our existence in UiTM. So once again, if we look at our current setup at what we call UiTM Global, you should be able to see, all right, the structure of the UiTM Global, where we actually sit right under the Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic and International, and of course, operationally, we are headed by an Assistant Vice Chancellor, Professor Chemist Dr. Hadir Bahrun, and myself as the Director for Department of International Affairs, and we have a Director for Global Strategic Partnership and Director for Ranking. And if we zoom into the Department of International Affairs, you will see that we have two what we call units that are entrusted to look into the activities. First of all, we have what we call the International Cooperation, Training and Development, all right? And of course, we have international students and development, okay? So let us now look at the setup of those two units and what do they do. So the Department of International Affairs, as I mentioned to you, so our ICTD wing bridges UiTM and all our international relationships with leading universities, institutions, embassies, and organizations via all our strategic initiatives. And our international students development facilitate and of course support international education at the university. Okay. Now, if we look at the Department of International Affairs for the agenda of internationalization, it is definitely a one-stop center. So you can see what we do, all right? So international relations, international promotions, recruiting international students, ensuring your student experience, and of course, through student mobility, and not to mention also staff exchange. And ultimately, why we exist at UiTM is to ensure that our students, UiTM students, UiTM graduates, all right, will definitely hit to the very end of this slide. You can see we are very concerned about graduate employability, global visibility, and of course, increased ranking of UiTM. So in detail, here are the following activities that we do, all right? So of course, Memorandum of Understanding, Memorandum of Agreements, international programs and activities, international visits and delegations. We receive a lot of visitors. Formerly when it was physical, now it's virtual. We still do receive visitors, but now virtually. international students mobility, inbound and outbound, and of course, information, coordination, and reporting to all our stakeholders in UiTM and also to the Ministry of Higher Education and also to other external stakeholders. So, all right. So currently, how many international partners UiTM has? So currently, we have 426 international partners. All right, through our MOUs, MOAs, LOIs, LOUs, and LOAs. Okay. Now we shall look at the next slide, and we shall see the breakdown of the region that we have been very active with. Of course, we have universities from Europe, Northern America, Southern America, also Asia, and Oceania. All right. So, and you can see the breakdown of all the universities. So, if you're interested later to pursue your outbound mobility for student exchange or study abroad, we'll be more than happy to connect you to all these universities. All right. And at the same time, we are also actively engaging ourselves with the embassies or the foreign missions that are here in Malaysia to help connect us to their respective universities. So countries that we have actually initiated our partnerships or networking with is Colombia, Cuba, Hungary, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Russia, Taiwan, Uzbekistan, People's Republic of China, and Norway. And at the same time, UiTM, we belong to at least 10 what we call university networks. Yeah, so it's like a quote-unquote club, but it's a network where it's a paid network, and we are very active in most of this network. For example, Asian Technological University Network, Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand Growth Triangle, Better Future, Senior Rehab under the ASEAN International Mobility, UMAP, Asia Uninet, P2A, EAIE, and so forth. All right. All this you will get to know better. Now, we have been very busy, irregardless of COVID and the pandemic, because we took all our activities online. So very quickly, you can see some of these activities. I know they're a little bit small, but that tells you that we cannot fit the many of our activities here. All right. So Department of International Affairs activities, we engage ourselves with many signature programs. For example, we have our International Partner Lecture Series, we have our ambassadorial lectures, we have students' activities, and at almost all levels of engagement. So here are some of our virtual engagements. As you can see, when we put them all together, all right, so we were very active, I think easily every month, yeah, virtually we have our department is hands full with so many activities, at least about 20 to 30 activities in a given month, yeah. We have meetings, we coordinate online activities between students, between staff, and also between partners. And of course, all our activities are actually mapped to what we call the Sustainable Development Goals. And I hope once you start joining our activities at the Department of International Affairs, you will see more of this and how we actually map the activities right away to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, as shown in my slide here, yeah? All right. So the staff virtual engagement, the students virtual engagement, etc. So, my dear students, this is a call to you, an appeal to you to actually start thinking about your internationalization journey. All right. As a student at UiTM, we have one signature program called the One Student, One Passport. At least once in the lifetime of a student in UiTM, you should be able to enjoy a student exchange experience, a study abroad, a summer program, all right? a sponsored program, etc. All right, because we have the necessary funding for you. So you can start yourself very early, all right, to gain all this international experience. So the opportunities for exchange program, as you can see from all these posters, are many and varied. So name it, you have it, okay? So moving right along, all right, so more opportunities or other opportunities for students' virtual engagement and summer program, whether it's online, and hopefully 2022, let's pray together that all of you can actually travel abroad and experience the engagement, the summer program face-to-face rather than virtual. But at the moment, we are still virtual, okay? All right, this is the most important part here. We would like to let you know, all the new incoming students to UiTM, about a mobility fund, or what we call Dana Mobility Pelajar UiTM. All right, so here we have the necessary funding allocated, all right, from UiTM to sponsor the different programs that we have here. All right, some are long-term, meaning you go for 1 semester exchange program and take courses from the other universities. And of course, you can also opt for what we call short-term program, right? Including virtual mobility, physical mobility. And so it can be credit transfer and also non-credit transfer. Now, for students who are of, priority given to students from the B40 category, and you'll be fully sponsored under this Dana. And of course, there are other requirements and other criteria you must fulfill besides being B40. All right. So all activities and of course faculty activities must align themselves, must partner with our department in order, for you to be funded through your faculty's program. Okay. So I'm also happy to let you know that we actually have a big pool of what we call UiTM Global Ambassadors, or, glamorously we call them UGLAM. So UGLAM is a group of students in UiTM, about 50 of them now. They assist us with all the international activities pertaining to their peers, all right? So they become buddies to the international students, online, whether it's face-to-face and so forth. So we hope some of you would want to apply and become our global ambassadors, and then that way you can experience internationalization at home also. So my dear students, once again, what is the way forward? Why are we doing internationalization? What are the benefits of internationalization for all of you? Is, all right, one, we want to enhance UiTM, University Technology Mara global profile, be visible globally, all right? And then we want to enhance our students' employability. Okay, and that's very important now because we're talking about a global village. We are all connected now, more so through technology. All right, so how best can we help all of you to become global citizens? And through international service learning, through global outreach, all right, through global volunteerism, etc., etc. And as I mentioned before, our signature program is 1 student, 1 passport. All right, so please, to all the new students, stop by our office, check us out, and make sure you enroll yourself in any of our advertised programs for you to experience internationalization and hopefully embark on a physical journey, physical exchange, study abroad, and meet new cultures, different people, and so forth. All right, and finally, okay, so do contact us. You can scan the code right now. We are at UiTM Global, all right, uitmedu.my. And personally, you can contact me and email me, and also all of our international staff at the Department of International Affairs at UiTM Global. Thank you, everyone. Best wishes. I look forward to seeing you and serving all of you at UiTM Global. Bye-bye.
Baiklah, dengan tamatnya taklimat sebentar tadi, maka tamatlah sesi bersama UiTM Global. Jadi, para pelajar diminta untuk mengimbas kod QR yang dipaparkan bagi merekodkan kehadiran. Peringatan kepada semua mahasiswa, selepas ini kita akan beralih ke slot yang sangat-sangat penting, iaitu slot asas pembangunan insan. Jadi, para pelajar diminta untuk bersiap sedia di awal program kerana kita akan menjawab beberapa soalan, dan jika anda tidak menjawab soalan yang diberikan, anda tidak boleh untuk memilih unit, kelab dan persatuan anda. Dan link keluar pada sesi seterusnya adalah link anda menjawab soalan nanti.